So, the 17-year-old who was accused of doing the Southport stabbing has been charged. 3 murders and 10 attempts. And I'd say for obvious reasons, but people don't seem to think about this. Because of his age, regardless of the piss that you get online, can't say his name, which makes sense. Fuck me, man. Some guys have some sets of titties on them. Anyway, it makes sense that they can't say his name because he's 17-year-old. They're not just making these rules up. These are practices that have been in the UK legal system for ages. Agree or disagree with them? I think they'll only be able to release his name and whatnot when he's charged. It's getting transferred to... Fuck's sake, what do you think this is? A fucking public street or something? Everybody's fucking walking by me, man. So they're transferring it to the High Court for obvious reasons. It had been such a high profile case, they're moving it to the High Court. And all the proper news channels, and I use that lightly because they've all got editors and whatnot, but all the news channels, TV predominantly, that have to abide by rules and regulations and courtesies, are reiterating what the cops are saying. Endless speculation. Not only 99.9% of the time is it a pile of shite, it can fuck up the legal process. This guy could end up getting off scot-free if Windy Liquors don't fucking stop posting shite online. And apparently the riots a few riots popped up in a couple other places in the UK last night. And of course, the far right, like, this is the reality I see. The far right and people for political agendas are using these tragedies, but the power of social medias and social media bubbles, winding people up and encouraging people to come to the streets. I even heard some reports that was parents encouraging, last night in Hartlepool I think it was, there were parents encouraging their 8, 9, 10-year-old children to attack the cops. But remember, the cops were good the other week when they're kicking brown people in the face. Apparently the far right windy-licking morons are coming up to George Square in September at some point. Now there's a recipe for disaster. I mean, we could have a big bunch of Huns flying Union Jacks and singing Rule Britannia, gathering in the... It's not geographically this centre of Glasgow, but for all intents and purposes, George Square's the centre of Glasgow. What could possibly go wrong? I wonder if there was a Rangers game on that weekend. Because it won't be that well attended if there is. Get it? Got it. Good. Catchies.